Hello, my hair was a disaster today, and then it rained, and so it was more of a disaster. So I put it up. This is the first time I've had it up in a very long time. Uh, so I really do want to wear it down. I don't want to wear it up like every day like I used to do, but yeah. So I've been wearing it down, and I've been happy with that. Also, I just want to say, uh, first of all, I don't mean to offend people. I really don't. But there's suggestions that Marissa has to deal with. Suggestions, psychological suggestions, hypnotic suggestions that Marissa has to deal with. And then she sometimes falls for it. And then people accuse her of being whatever against people, against someone, or against a group. She's not. I'm for humanity. I'm for love of humanity, and I truly am trying to be around everyone neutral. You know. Uh, so that's it. That's it. I mean, and I know they know what I watch on YouTube because they feed me things to watch on YouTube. I don't just get a normal feed. Um, so it's all controlled. Everything's all controlled in my life. But here's what I'm telling you. I'm not going to let you control what I wear, who I talk to, or anything. You're not going to control me that way. Or what I eat, or what I read, or anything. You're not going to control her. We are done playing your game. We are done making Marissa not do something because you put a psychological suggestion in her head, and if she does that, it means something terrible. Marissa's going to wear her shoes and her new coat if she likes it. She's going to wear whatever she wants to wear because now we are going to force Marissa to wear it even if she doesn't want to because of the psychological suggestions. They're just clothes. She doesn't dress inappropriately. They're just clothes and and it's just food. That's it. Clothes, food, it doesn't matter. She's a very nice person. She's very friendly and she's generous. It means nothing except that she's friendly, generous. That's all it means. And we know everyone wants to read a lot more into every little thing Marissa does. But we're going to put a stop to Marissa reacting to it. We're going to put a stop to it. And the people who are going to have to worry about it are those who are putting I'll wait. The people who will have to worry about it are those who are putting the suggestions in her and those who are listening to them. Marissa's not going to be a nervous wreck every day because someone puts a suggestion and she's acting a certain way and then they're talking to her subconsciously and she's always a nervous wreck, and this is part of the reason why she's leaving her sewing class early almost every day. It is not anyone in the class, it's not any of the instructors, it's people who follow her around and will not give her a second of peace. But we are going to give her peace because we're not going to let you run her out of the class early. We're not going to let you do that anymore. Yes, I need to stay focused. I want to stay focused because there's very little time left in that class, and I'm going to make the most of it. And so, yeah. And the instructor's great. I mean, he's a great instructor. I managed to finish almost all of the jacket. There's just one little part left, one sleeve left to do, and it's done. Unless I want to put a string around in the hood. And I don't think I want to. The fabric is a little bit more dressy, a little dressier, but the things I'm putting around the sleeve make it casual. So, I don't know. Makes it a lot more casual. So, we'll see. But yeah, I do love the sewing class. I do. I've learned a lot. And I've been making a purse, and I want to officially apologize to someone because I ran out on them, and it's because she was chased out of the classroom. Marissa is very polite. She's not a rude person. She was raised with a lot of manners. She was taught manners from a very young age. And yet, all of the people who follow her around try to undo that. Anything good that Marissa has about her personality and her life or anything, they try to undo and destroy. Yes, because witches wreak havoc. They wreak havoc. So, yeah. Anyway, so that's what's been going on. The class is nice. I really enjoy it. And there's so little time left in that class. I don't know. But like I said before, I try to remain neutral. I do. But I also know that there are many people in Cleveland, many, especially the ones she comes in contact with, who are willing to murder her at the drop of a hat. And Marissa's not going to worry what people think about her anymore, especially those who want to murder her. Okay, so yeah. My men said that, but I was going to say it. Yeah, I was going to say it. Anyway, yeah. And then, what else? The dogs went home today, and I miss them already. I do. And Marissa does not think of her dogs as children. She thinks of them as dogs. And if she calls them a good girl or a good boy or anything like that, she calls herself Aunt Marissa, it's because she does that. It doesn't mean she thinks of the dogs as children. I don't. They're dogs. But I call them my little chunkaronis. I give them little special names. They each have their own little songs. They're just dogs, but they're cute. And I really do love dogs. So, I don't know. I don't think of them as children. But that was a suggestion they put in her head, to think of the dogs as children. And it didn't work. So, yeah. Anyway, yeah. I'm not going to follow these suggestions anymore. We're not going to let her. Yeah, so now it's your turn to feel insecure and vulnerable and scared, because I'm not going to do it anymore. Yes. So that's that. And so now I felt so released. I'm like, yeah, I was having a good day anyway. And my sister made rigatoni and meatballs, which is a happy food for me. And it just put me in a great mood. I'm like, oh yeah. And then, so, it's a Happy Meal. Not a Happy Meal like from McDonald's, but it's a meal that makes me happy. Or I eat when I'm happy. Um, yeah, so I'm like, yeah, I'm so, like, it put me in an even better mood. Yes. So, and then, what else? What else? I do miss the dogs. I want my own dogs. I really do. I want my own dogs so that they'll always be here and they're here a lot, but when I take them home, they're all over Linda. They're her dogs, and, they're already imprinted. They imprinted her on themselves, whatever. They're imprinted on her or she's imprinted on them, but they're the ones with a really close bond. Anyway, so they're here, they have fun, and, we snuggle, and I give them scratches and little pecks on the forehead, and I cuddle with them, and I play with them, too, with their little toys and stuff, and, but really, they love Linda. They really do love Linda. That they really do. They love Linda. Anyway, so yeah. And I think they're trying to deepen my voice because, listen, they really love Linda. Can you believe that? Alright. I'm listening to it and I'm like, what the heck is going on? What in the world? Anyway, it's okay though. It's okay because all of these things are just spells, curses, or whatever. Hexes, jinxes. I don't even know what else there is, but they do it all to me, and I trust Jesus. I see my voice went deep again. I trust Jesus. I trust Jesus. So I'm not going to worry about, if my voice is deep one day or, right now I'm overweight and I'm not worried about it because I trust Jesus. I do. And I have a ton of men here, my men, who are going to help her lose weight. But I could walk up a hill. I walked up a hill and I was fine. I wasn't like huffing and puffing. So that was good. And yeah. So yeah. I can't help it if I'm in a hostile city. I would like to leave, but I can't leave until I am sure no one is going to follow me. And they put trackers, yes, they put trackers inside of Marissa so that if she ever tries to leave, they can find her. But what they don't realize is that we're here. We know the trackers are there, and we can easily remove them. Once Marissa leaves, you will not find her, and you will not be allowed to leave Cleveland at all, ever again. So, yeah, so that's for my man, but, I would let you leave. No, they will not leave Cleveland. Okay. Okay. So that's that. But then Cleveland is a great city. I'm so torn because I love Cleveland. I love the changes of the season. And Cleveland is just, it's such a tremendously great city. It really is. It's tremendously great. And, with the metro parks and all of the beaches and, recreation and what else? Everything. Museums. We have museums here. We have a nightlife, that's unbelievable because there are so many different places. so many different little spots with nightlife, and each spot is just has its own little charm to it, you know? And I mean, it's not that I go out to the bars or anything, but each spot has each little spot with the run of bars and other little things, restaurants and stuff like that, has its own unique feel. And there's many of them here in Cleveland. Um, yeah, and then all the church festivals, all the churches, all the different religions and all that. It's all here. It's all here. But I'm hated here. So, what can I say? What can I say? There are people who are willing to murder me. Just anyone, if they could, they would murder me. Not anyone, but a lot of people would just murder me just for the heck of it. Anyway, so yeah. Yeah, not all Clevelanders. I'm not saying that all Clevelanders are murderers because that's not true. I'm saying there are a lot of people who would. Yeah. Anyway, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I know that there are suggestions. I know that people like me or hate me, and most people hate me here. And I know that, I don't know. I just know. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me that much. So yeah. Yeah. I found my green sweater, and, since it got lost, I'm not even sure if I'm going to show my outfits on the vlog because I bought new clothes and everything. And Marissa will be encouraged to share her outfits again because this time we are protecting them. She was able to find her green sweater, which we put back in the house for her. And we are not going to allow anyone ever to steal her clothes ever again. Ever again. Okay. And the last thing I want to say is that, yeah, my goodness, talk about manners. I have forgotten all my manners, and no, she has not. She has not forgotten her manners. What happens is that evil people make her act differently than she would normally act. Marissa started off the class by cleaning her station and helping clean up the room before she left every day. And now they have her to the point where she's not even turning off her machine. But she will go back to normal. All right. Yeah. So anyway, headache. I'm a headache. So, anyway. But yeah, I don't know. I love the class. I really do. I love the class. It's just that I am the one who is my own worst enemy. And it's not her, as we've said. And we are going to talk to Marissa so she understands it is not her. It is the evil people. Okay. Okay. So yeah. What else? Oh, from what I understand, tomorrow is supposed to be 64 degrees here in Cleveland. And I'm excited as can be. I love cooler weather. I just wish I were more prepared because I've gained weight, and as my man said, they will help me lose it. But at this point, a lot of my jackets from last year don't fit. And I have purchased a couple new jackets, and we'll see if they fit. I haven't tried them on, and we'll see. We'll see. You know, I I'm just waiting for my stuff to come in the mail. I still have stuff that needs to be delivered. From Waywack, the sewing supply company, from Land's End, and from Nordstrom Rack. And I know now everyone's going to try to destroy my experience online with these stores, but and they will not. They will not. All right. Anyway, I think let's see, what else did I want to say? I want to say thank you for everything you have done, men. Thank you. I have to thank my men because they're the ones. Well, Jesus is the one holding me together, but Jesus put the men in my life to be support. And they've been supporting me a lot lately. A lot. And I really appreciate it. And I really appreciate the fact that they have convinced me to not feel bad about my clothes, which I don't dress provocatively, to not feel bad about the way I dress, to not feel bad about what I eat, to not feel bad about anything, because they're all spells and curses and hexes and jinxes and all of that. And what can I do? What can I do? Except, and suggestions, which I'm like, no, it's not true, it's not true. But, like, if I don't follow their suggestion and back off and retreat and run and hide and all that, figuratively, then obviously the suggestion is true. And that's not the case. Marissa fights against suggestions. She fights against it because she is rational. She is rational. And she thinks to herself, oh, that can't be the case. So I'm just going to do it because I don't know why I'm thinking it is. Yeah. So, anyway, that is what has been going on. I'll say it because it was my vlog. And we're getting close to the anniversary of my blog/vlog, the Lone Wolf blog/vlog. That is what's been going on in my little corner of the world. Just stuff. More and more things happening. But that's okay. That's okay. I feel like I have been released a little bit because I'm not going to worry about what people think anymore. They think the worst of me already. And they're just trying to make me, they're trying to prove it. Or I don't know what they're trying to do. But through suggestions and body language. Okay. Yeah, no. So, yeah. That's okay. Think what you want. I know the truth. Jesus knows the truth. And that's all that matters to me. And not only that, but her men know the truth. Okay. All right. Well, I think that's it. Oh, what I was going to say, is that it's going to be 64 degrees tomorrow. And I do have some jackets like this one. It's too big on me. They're either too big or too small. But this one, and I have another one. And, but I'm excited because, I have a new sweater. I can wear that. And I have some new shoes, but they have fur lining. So I think they'll be too warm to wear tomorrow. But socks, sock weather. I love wearing socks. I do. I love wearing socks. I love covering up because especially since I am overweight right now, I do like to cover up. So finally, we'll get some relief. But from what I read online of the weather report. I read it online. I get the weather. It's supposed to go. It's supposed to be warm again this week a little bit. So I don't know. I don't know. It'll be short lived, I guess, my happiness. Uh, but, cool weather's right around the corner. I mean, steady cool weather is right around the corner. And I'm so happy about that. I'm so happy. And I'm happy that All Saints Day is coming up. And I'm happy that Christmas is on the way and Thanksgiving. I don't know if we're going to have a Thanksgiving at all because last year was just my sister and me. And, I don't know. But, because I don't know if she's going to want to. Because we didn't do anything on Easter. So, I don't know. I don't know. So, and that was the last major holiday that was religious, or like the last major holiday. I know the 4th of July is a major holiday, but we didn't spend that together either, as far as I know. So yeah, but Christmas, even if I celebrated alone, I'll be on this vlog and I will, share my Christmas day with you. Alright. And on that note, I will end this vlog. And I'm going to say I hope everybody watching has a great evening tonight and a great day tomorrow. And things go your way. Alright. Bye.